Hello everybody, this is Father Vaughn, and this may be the last message we need to do like this because we're announcing we do have permission from the Archdiocese to be able to open our church starting tomorrow, Friday, which is great news. You'll see when you come there's still a lot of limitations and changes in the Mass, different regulations we have to follow. Because the virus, as we know, is still present, there's still some danger from that. So we're being allowed to open it up. Obviously, after almost 3 months, we can't go on without being able to physically worship here at church. But at the same time, there's an official recommendation: everybody over 65 or those with any conditions that make them vulnerable do not have to come, or maybe shouldn't come. So it's up to each person's, judgment and decision at this point. So we're going to return to Mass daily, 6:30 in the morning and 8:30 in the morning, starting tomorrow. The church will be open as usual from 6:30 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. So you can come to pray. We're going to return to a normal Mass schedule this Sunday with the two Masses, 5:30 and 7:30 on Saturday. And then Sunday, we have our usual 7, 8:30, 10:30, 12:33, 5:30. We're not going to be able to have Mass in Acton, Agua Dulce Mission, because we don't have access yet to the public school that we have Mass in Acton. We're not going to have Mass return yet in Lake Los Angeles because the worship space there is too small. It's too small to accommodate in these present conditions. Our church in Little Rock, Our Lady of the Desert, is also too small. But we are going to have one Mass in Spanish at 7 o'clock in the evening outside at our church, Our Lady of the Desert in Little Rock, to help those in the Little Rock community. We also want to remind you that there is still, and probably will be for a long time, dispensation from the obligation to attend Sunday Mass. So if you don't feel comfortable, there's no obligation to return at this time. But you can come to Mass if you wish. Another possibility is, because of that limit of 100 people per Mass that we're under now, it's very difficult. We're a very large parish. But at 10:30, 12:30, and 3, we are going to have a double Mass in the hall at the same time that we have Mass here to accommodate more people. We might recommend too that maybe you come to the Saturday 5:30, 7, 8:30 in the morning, or Sunday 5:30. Those Masses are less attended than the 10:30 Mass. We're also going to continue our live streaming. That's kind of one positive thing that's come out of all of this, that we're going to continue live streaming the Mass every day at 8:30, which is an English Mass with a bilingual homily. And we're going to continue to live stream 8:30 in the morning Sunday Mass. So you can still participate in that way if you wish. We're going to have return to our confession schedule this Saturday, 4 to 5:30 confessions, and also 6:30 to 7:30 in the evening. Also, we'll have confessions, a special time of confessions this coming Wednesday at 7:30 in the evening. We figure there's a lot of need out there for people that haven't been able to go to confession, so we're also encouraging people, feel free to come this Wednesday at 7:30 at night. There's still not an allowance right now for our regular groups to return. Our prayer groups, our ministries, all the activities we have. There's no meetings still yet, but we are allowed to have our confessions and our Mass return. We also are going to be figuring out to once again do baptisms. So baptisms are happening, being scheduled again if you need to have a baptism. Also funerals. Sadly, a lot of people died during this time and could not have a funeral Mass. So if you're in that situation where somebody died the past 3 months and you were not able to have a funeral Mass, you can do that now. You can call us and schedule a memorial Mass. Or if, God forbid, everyone who deaths in the future, we can schedule our funerals like normal. Also, weddings are returning, because the good news is the 100 limit is very difficult on Sunday, obviously, but for baptisms, weddings, funerals, 100 is okay. And also, we're going to be working on all the first communions that we didn't have, our confirmations we didn't have, our adult sacraments from the RCIA that didn't happen at Easter. We'll be scheduling all of that. So it's just an interesting time now where, as I mentioned on Sunday, it's not like the government can't specifically tell you what to do at this point. It's up to each person to decide if you want to come back to church or not. We're going to do all we can, as much as possible, to make the church environment safe, but it's still kind of everybody's personal judgment call. And some will, right now, not want to come, which is fine. My own father and his wife have medical situations. At this time, they live in Henderson, Nevada. They're not going to leave their home still. They're choosing to still stay home for their health and for their safety. Many of you might be having those feelings, and that's okay to not return to Mass yet, whatever your situation or your inclination. So we need to pray during this time. It is good news that little by little we can go back to our normal activity, and certainly just opening the church and having Mass is the beginning for that. Our office continues to be open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5. You can call the office if you have any questions. You can come to the office. And we just really appreciate everybody's support. We are okay right now financially, thanks to your support. We've also made a lot of cuts, but expenses will start to return, janitorial, landscaping, different things. So thank you for your ongoing support. But it has been marvelous, the support that all the parish has shown, because we've been okay financially during this time, even with reduced collections. So I'm really grateful to everyone. And but we don't want you to be paying for something for too long that you're not able to participate in. So thanks be to God, our parish is coming back for you to physically be present. So God bless you and thank you. Wish everyone a very good day, and we'll see some of you this weekend. Okay, God bless you.